Cool. I think we're good. Okay, wait, chill. Gotta lower my volume. Hello and welcome. Merry Christmas, everyone. Or if you don't celebrate it, happy holidays. Don't mind my creaky chair. It's all good. And this is me. It's Christmassy. Yeah, I don't have Alex with me. He's off doing things with family. But my family celebrates Christmas, but we don't, like, do any big Christmas things. We just watched John Mulaney, New in Town. We didn't do much. But I have this Christmassy texture pack on that I found, and I thought it looked cool, and I was like, you know what? I'll do the Stream Friday with this. And do my normal routine Bed Wars while dying miserably. Enjoy this map. This map is fun. Yeah, I realize we're not gonna have many people here because it's Christmas and people are busy doing things, but it is tradition, okay? The law requires that I stream every Friday regardless of my own well-being. Just kidding. Where am I? I'm gonna pull a little sneaky on you. I placed that wrong. It's okay. Biggity baggity bong, and that is a bed, ladies and gents. See, I just did what's called a programmer mode. Who just tried bridging over to my island? Well, I saw white fall into the void. I wanted to make sure they weren't trying to kill me. I was gonna say something very different, but... My eardrums. Thank you. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the stream. I'm too focused. I am not talking enough. Damn it. Holy shit, what? I might not be up to my normal screamy antics just yet, cause I've had kind of a chill day. I got a PlayStation VR, and therefore the FNAF VR game, and I couldn't play much of it because it's very janky with the PS4 controller, so we had to order the specific VR controllers. But I really liked playing it as much as I did, cause I hopped into, cause like we're screwing around with trying to figure out like the out of bounds thing, and I hopped into the first parts and service after, and I also did like the first night of FNAF 3 because nothing can kill you, but it's so amazing because I'd never done a true VR thing before, and it was amazing how small you feel playing that game, and it just adds so much to the terror. That's why the parts and service one was just so undeniably freaky, because they are gigantic. Those animatronics are gigantic. It's like I'm a little 5.5-foot child looking up at this 7.5-foot animatronic like, hi, I'm just gonna grab your eyeball there, bud. Wait, what the? That took me a second. Oh, that was cool. I'm over here with my 2D Santa hat. And no one's drawing. Oh, there we go. Here we go. That was my warm-up round. That's why I suck so much. No, I always suck. I can't pawn it off on, oh, it was just my warm-up. No, I always suck at Bed Wars. This Christmas pack isn't as Christmassy as I thought, but you know, it's still nice. I still like it. Give me one more. There we go. Jesus Christ, Aqua. Can you, like, maybe chill for a second? But, can you, like, hold up? Ha! Ran out of blocks. I'm mad at myself for that. That was my own fault. I'm mad. Jesus Christ! Oh, well, you still fell into the void, so that's nice. What are you doing? There's no point in doing that. Bud. That wasn't very smart there, bud. Oh, you're shitting me. I need one more fucking gold. There we go. There we go. Trust me, this is all part of my master plan. Yay! Just gonna... Fuck! I don't want to deal with red. No, thank you. Are you shitting me? You're shitting me. He had no sharpness, leather armor, and a wooden sword. How the hell did I lose that? Am I really that bad? Well, the answer is yes, but I'm really that bad. Just leave me and my cherry Pepsi alone. By the way, I feel like I should mention, when I was about to go when I was a kid. I still am a kid, but when I was, little, if I would get a stuffed animal for Christmas, I would be in love with it for at least the week around Christmas, because the week around Christmas is always it's the one long Sunday, you know, and it's like the novelty of I am off of school and, you know, I don't know, I'm always like in love with my Christmas gifts. It's like all that you do during the week after Christmas is like just use your new gifts. I'm rambling because I'm paying attention to this, and so I would always carry around my stuffed animals with me for the week after Christmas, because I was always like in love with it, because it was like a new toy, and it was like, you know, whatever. I'm rambling, I'm sorry, but the point to this story is I once had that's not the point. An example is I was obsessed with Beanie Boos, like most little children in the time of the 2000s. So I had this giant Beanie Boo, and I loved it. And that's an example. And I would like carry it around with me for a week, and it's like the size of me. And I'm sorry. The point to the story is that my dad got me a Foxy plushie, like the one from FNAF 4, and I am in love with it. And I was hugging that thing like it was my own child. Like I was sitting on the couch watching my brother play Vader Immortal or whatever the hell it's called, or that one VR game, and watching him go around and be an idiot. And then I was over here hugging my Foxy plushie. Like I was the fucking crying child. Like, I love my little plushie. There's no way it's gonna give me nightmares. Fuck off! I swear to God, if I lost... I almost lost that fucking duel. Is green gone? Green is not gone. I need an escape route. Fuck nuggets. This is why I would never survive the Hunger Games. What? I really need to pay more attention to my health bar. That was a weird noise my mouth made. I am sorry. Oh, the little Santa hat must have been like the advent calendar thing or something. You know, the thing I don't pay attention to. You know, it's funny. My sleep schedule is still, what do I mean still? It's completely fucked up, and yet I still woke up at 8:30 in the morning because it was Christmas. It's just my child instincts. Cause like, you know, when you're a kid and you wake up at like, my hands smell like lemon, and you wake up at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and then you go to wake up your parents like, it's Christmas. Well, I woke up, but then my dad came in like 2 minutes later like, hey, you gonna come out and open presents with us? And I was all like, you know, life. But to quote John Mulaney, you know, I was sitting up in bed one morning, you know, life. Hey, bud. Oh, he uses an axe? Bud. No. Bye. I love seeing idiots like that. It's like, oh, it says that the axe does more damage, so obviously it does good damage. Good weapon. It's like, no. You're fucking wrong. I also got my dad and my brother, I got them a card game called What Would Trump Do? And it takes, some of them are actually things that happen, but it'll say like, I don't know, you haven't been invited to the royal wedding. What would Trump do? And then it will give you like 3 options on the card, or you can write one in on like a little sheet of paper, and the goal is to get everybody to agree on what would Trump do unanimously, and if you do that 5 times, you win the game. So it's a group game. It's a cooperative game. And of course, you know, when asked what would Trump do if he wasn't invited to the royal wedding, I said complain on Twitter, and everybody else said that. But no, it's a lot of fun because it's funny. Some of them are actually things that happened, like I don't remember some of them, but like some of them were things that actually happened to Trump. Yeah, but no, that game's a lot of fun. Actually, hang on, completely off topic. From Christmas back to Bed Wars, but I was playing a game of solos, right? And it was me and 2 other teams. One of them did not have a bed. The other did, and he was pretty good. And I realized I was most likely gonna lose to this guy, but I still had a chance. So I was getting ready. I had obsidian around my bed because that's my go-to strat because I'm a plebeian. I had my invis pot. I was getting ready to go over to his base and get his bed. And just deal with the other guy later, I guess. But, and so the guy with no bed, who was also really good at PvP, because anybody is really good at PvP compared to me, he came over to my bed and said, he flash shouted in chat, Obby, SMH. And then the other guy, Sweat with a Bed, goes, really? And then he goes, mm-hmm. And then my guy, the one who, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. The one who, Sweat with a Bed, was getting ready to come over to my base, but then he does a 180 and goes back to get a diamond pick, and I was on my way to his base, but I got stopped because he came back with a diamond pick, and I had to deal with him. And I probably would have won that game if the guy hadn't shouted that I had that I had obby. I hate that. Obsidian, if I had obsidian. And I am still incredibly salty about that. Oh god, wait, this is the pro guy. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gone. Also, let the other guy deal with him. Who knows? See, look. They're doing it again! What the fuck? Why you gotta at me for trying to go with a strat? Jesus. That bugs me. It's like, look. I respect others who use obsidian because it's a good strat. It works. I just bought a bunch of fucking stone swords again. It's just, I hate it when people just shout it in the chat so that others can know. That's cross-teaming. Again, probably could have had a chance if he didn't shout. Like, oh, they have obsidian. It's like, That makes me salty. I don't mean to be salty, but I also totally mean to be salty. It's just, it's like, you're literally helping the other team try and get rid of another team. That's literally what cross-teaming is. Literally. Unless it's like you see it, you're red and you see blue attacking green and then you want to get green's bed, so then while they're fighting each other, you get green's bed and then you kill each other after you get rid of green. It's like, that's different. That's a different story, because that's like a mutual understanding of mutual enemy, apes together strong. And it's like, you're not going like, all right, I'll get the bed while you do that. And it's like, all right, I will not kill you, like right now. It's like, I sound like such a hypocrite. I'm sorry. But like, that's a different story, because you're not shouting, yo, greed of obsidian. Like, fucking, why you gotta be that person? Do I have a hermit? Have I been blessed with a hermit? I have not been blessed with a hermit. No matter, his bed is gone. But he's gonna immediately get mine. Mm-hmm. What are you trying to accomplish here, bud? And there goes my bed. Yep. No. He was on one fucking hit. Has this map always been like this? I forgot. We have been live for 26 minutes. Wait, who do I rush first? The person next to me. Got it. It's like, it's some maps, I don't know who's gonna start rushing who immediately, so like I don't know who to go after, because there's no point going after gray. If they're going after somebody else, and blue's coming after me, like, you know. Well, at least I got him off the bridge. Damn it. Guess I got him, I mean. How did he spawn so far forward? Oh god, am I losing my voice again? Doesn't help that I'm drinking soda, but you know. By the way, I will warn you guys, this stream might be a little bit shorter than usual, but I don't know. It might just be normal. Oh shit, I'm fucked. This is a fight I am not winning. But, you know, it is Christmas. I realize, like, you know, not many people are gonna come. But not just that, also, you know, it's like, I am kind of doing this because, like, you know, I gotta keep up the day stream Friday, but, you know, but, like, also because also because, kind of want to vibe, but, I'm sorry, I'm not Englishing wellly, fuck. Love that he made a little path for me, that's really nice of him, you know? I am glad to see that chivalry is not dead, it is just existing within Bed Wars. Oops. But you didn't throw them into the void, they're on the ground. Well, shit! $100? Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, he got the jackpot. Oh, nice. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, I should probably get a pick, too. That's probably smart. I just realized I haven't been talking this entire time. I'm sorry. Ooh. That was my own stupidity right there. That was also my own stupidity right there. Hey, at least I got the most kills. Okay. Okay. What is that? Ooh. That's cool. Okay. Again, I'm sorry for not talking as much. I'm kind of in the... I haven't recorded anything all week. Well, I haven't recorded anything since last... No, I haven't recorded anything since Saturday. So I haven't been in, like, the YouTuber spirit, I guess. Look at me talking like a fucking Hallmark movie. I haven't been in the Christmas spirit. Fuck, I forgot that this map, that's how rushing works. Shit. Oh, this is the map I pulled a big dumb on in the Bed Wars LSD video. Go watch it. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this bitch, aren't I? Okay. I didn't jump at the right time. Okay, well, there goes my bed, I guess. Oh shit. I'm not winning this fight. Okay. Cool. I don't know where I'm going. All I know is that I'm going away from here. I mean, I guess I might as well go back to my base. Oh, you know what? I'll just occupy pink. Nope, but that's closer to Aqua, and Aqua is coming, and they're mad. I think they invised. Shit. Alright, I'm on the run. With minimal blocks, I am on the run. Does Red realize I don't have a bed? I don't think they're the brightest bulb in the bunch. Oh shit. Not winning this fight. Goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world. Hang on. I'm gonna... Okay. Rename the stream because I am gonna hop into another game. Cool. Alright. Let's do some TNT Run, because that's the only other game I play on Hypickle. Who wants to watch me fail at parkour? I actually have a video that Alex and I are probably gonna re-record because the audio was all fucked. But there is a super secret setting in 1.8. And kind of like how we use the 3D anaglyph for whatever it's called for LSD Bed Wars, there's an upside down setting. So naturally, I was all like, what if we did that with the death run? And so we did. And it proved to be, of course, very difficult. And I got so used to everything being reversed. Like if I wanted to look, if I wanted to actually look it down, I had to like point my mouse up. And it was very difficult, and I had to get used to normal Minecraft controls after it. So I like did the Bed Wars lobby parkour like a total of 20 minutes, trying to get used to, normal game controls, instead of, upside down, inverted, whatever. But the reason I scrapped the footage was because I might be able to salvage it, but the reason I scrapped it was because my mic audio was extremely quiet, and I think, I think I had adjusted something in Streamlabs, and, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. I think I adjusted something in Streamlabs and, never changed it back, and so when I recorded, I was all like, this is fine. Spoiler alert, it was not fine. And I should also have a new hardcore video coming out. I have that recorded, I just gotta edit it, and considering that the first one went out a day after I filmed it, I think that should be out pretty soon. Debating how busy I am over winter break and how lazy. But cause I've been hanging out with some online friends recently, and I've just been, fun fact, I stayed up till, well, first off, 2 nights ago I stayed up till 6 a.m, woke up at 2, so I got 8 hours of sleep. And then the night before that I stayed up till 3:30, and then woke up at 3:30. So I got, staying up later, I got less sleep than when I did staying up, only till 3. And yes, I say only, but compared to 6 a.m., 3 a.m. is early. But, I was drawing, and I was working on this digital drawing of this character, because, I'd realized superheroes always they either are smart like Spider-Man and wear full face masks, which really helps hide their identity, or they're stupid like Superman and think that glasses are a good enough concealer of your identity, which they aren't. But I was in public, how you do, the other day, and I thought, sorry, my voice is getting all weird because I just guzzled a bunch of soda, but, and I was all like, hey, I can barely tell what my coworkers look like without their masks. I wonder if a superhero, I had inadvertently created just Bucky Barnes, but, I was all like, I wonder what a superhero would look like if they chose a nose and face mask, or a nose and mouth mask instead of an eye mask, and that completely threw me off. Fuck. And I didn't land that. Anyway, so I created this character, so I was flipping 2 stereotypes on its head. So she wears a face mask like the ones that you would wear to the store, which, wear your fucking mask. And then her superpower was also dark magic themed ones, to kind of flip the stereotype of dark equals evil and light equals good on its head. Because as much as I love cliches sometimes, one of my favorite, and yes, I have seen Knives Out, yes, I have watched the Clue movie, yes, Clue is one of my favorite board games, but I love the stereotype, and yes, I have seen Murder on the Orient Express. It was underwhelming. But one of my favorite stereotypes is everybody was called to a mansion for a fancy dinner party in a thunderstorm. The lights go out, somebody screams, a pearl necklace shatters on the floor, you wake up and somebody's dead, and then the lightning flashes and it's all like, the murderer is one of us. Boom! And then you get a boom of thunder, and I love those. I love those cliche murder mysteries. That's why I loved the Clue movie, the one from the 80s with Tim Curry in it. I thought that one was great. That's why I also really like Among Us, because it has that murder mystery element. Sure, it's not cliche, but I had actually, when I was in 8th grade, I started writing a short story. well, it wasn't a short story, it was a novella. But I started writing a story. This was before I had even gotten into horror movies, and so I really should have realized my love for gore before this. But I started writing a story that was one of those classic murder mysteries, and it was about this coroner who was suspected of, I hadn't figured out what he'd done yet, but it's something evil and something crazy. He was fired from his job, and so he brings everybody who wronged him to a dinner party, whether it's just somebody who cut him in line at the grocery store, or the police lieutenant who worked on his case and built up the evidence to fire him. And he invites them all to a dinner party at his fancy mansion, but the plot twist is he picks them off all one by one, and nobody survives except for him. Obviously, he doesn't get arrested. That's just how the cookie crumbles, kids, when you're a psychotic murderer. But he kills them all in gory, ironic deaths. Like, I had this vegan character, and I think, keep in mind this is 13-year-old me, okay? I was kind of insane. I mean, I still kind of am, but I was even more insane back then. But I think, this vegan tree hugger, your vibes are, totally off. Why would you hurt a poor defenseless animal? Oh my god. No. But, one of those types of characters, and she was gonna die by, I don't even know. I think it was, poisoned by meat or something, or she's killed by a cow. I don't remember. But I keep in mind these were completely psychotic 13-year-old me who had a lot of pent-up aggression, and hadn't seen any movies with gore in them, so I had to create my own, I guess. Because, before then, my mom was really overprotective about me seeing horror movies. It's I asked to see the fucking Gremlins movie, and she was all no, that's too scary for you. I asked her about it when I was 10. A 10-year-old couldn't watch the Gremlins. I actually have technically seen the Gremlins. Is that what it's even called? That's what it's called, right? It's the Gremlins? Gremlins. It's Gremlins, right? It's Gremlins. I might be thinking of a totally other movie and be going oh yeah, it's the Gremlins, I know what I'm talking about. But no, I technically seen it. I was over at a friend's house, and I mentioned to her I'd never seen it, and she was all oh, why don't you come over this weekend? Hello? Oh, there we go. She's all oh, why don't you come over this weekend? We can watch that and hang out, since you've never seen it. And I was all oh, okay. I'm a teenager. I like being rebellious. And so this was when I was 11. I technically wasn't a teenager, but, I felt like one because I thought I was, so old, when you're 11 and you're I'm a big kid now, but, now I'm, in my sophomore year of high school, and it's I'm a child. Yeah, no. Anyway, so we were watching it, but we were this is when slime was really popular, so we were making our own slime, we were putting glitter in it and shit, and we weren't even paying attention to the movie, it was just on, but from the glimpses that I had seen, those things were not scary at all. If anything, E.T. was fucking scarier than that movie, and E.T. only gave me nightmares because of how sad it was. It's I shit you not. It's it caused some psychological fucking trauma, having nightmares about dying or something. I don't even fucking know. It's no. I haven't had a nightmare in so long, and even when I do have nightmares, it's I wake up and I'm fucking terrified. It's one time I had a nightmare, and it's it's so funny. That's the weirdest shit scares you in your nightmares. It's I had a nightmare that, so in my bathroom, we have this, I'm sucking today, we have this fan that is supposed to, I don't know, make it so that it's not all steamy in the bathroom when you take a shower, and it makes like this pretty loud humming sound. It's loud enough that if the door's closed and you're walking by, you can hear it. But it's like boo. It kind of sounds like that. Artistic interpretation. But I had a nightmare that, because when I was little, I used to be terrified of loud noises. And even now, it's like I can handle them, but they startle me. One of the reasons FNAF terrifies me. Anyway. I'm sorry. You're listening to my fucking scatterbrained ass trying to tell stories about the stupidest shit. But anyway, I had a nightmare about that fan, and top 10 reasons why the fan from FNAF is the number one villain. Anyway, no, I had a nightmare about that and how it was like really loud, and that's all I can remember about that, and that it terrified me. That's it. Yeah, no, and like I woke up with like, that jump, like that feeling in your chest you get when you're like startled or like scared or something. And it's like I woke up with that feeling in my chest, like, what the fuck? And like it took me a second like to calm down my breathing, and I was all like, I was scared of a fucking fan. But that's the most recent nightmare I can think of. Other than that, I dream about once a month and then forget it. I do remember in the past few months, the only time I was actually truly scared besides just like a jump scare was when I read the first story of the new Fazbear Frights novel, Bunny Call. And spoiler alert, mute the stream if you don't want spoilers, or if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'll probably upload it. Just skip ahead. Basically, this dad who apparently hates his family or some shit. He doesn't, but apparently he was like so salty because his family dragged him to like the summer camp. The counselor was all like, oh, we have this little bunny with symbols named Ralpho, and he'll come around and wake up your family. Puts a little fright into them, adds to the experience, because, this camp is batshit crazy, because it's a FNAF book, and things is normal. And so the dad was all like, I think his name is like Bob or some shit, which is the most middle-aged white dad name you can think of. Like, I can just imagine him with like a fucking beer belly and like receding hairline and a comb over. Anyway, but no, he's all like, oh, fuck yes, I'm mad at my family for dragging me into, family bonding activities because they love me. So I'm gonna scare them with this fucking bunny thing. And so that night, because the bunny comes around at like 5 a.m. And so he feels really guilty all of a sudden. And what adds to the comical element of this is it's supposed to be a horror story, and it did freak me out, was every single member of his family, his 3 kids and his wife, are all really loud snorers. And of course this plays into the story later. But anyway, he feels really guilty. It's like 4 a.m. and the thing comes around at 5. And so he's all like, oh shit, I gotta protect them from being woken up, otherwise they're gonna hate me. And so this giant, like, he describes it as like, as if it was an animatronic, like 7 feet tall golden bunny with symbols comes at the door, and he was like, go away, and then the thing nods. And then over the next like 30 pages, I shit you not, just keeps on trying to like break through like the windows and whatever, and this conveniently placed trapdoor that was mentioned on the page earlier, and like I looked at it, it's like on page 10 it was all like, there's a trapdoor leading to a tunnel below the cabin, and it's all like, oh, that's gonna fucking have something crawl through it at some point. But and it keeps on trying to go through that, and like it even points out that like the thing seemed to be living, and like he accidentally like scratched the guy's paw and like it started bleeding, because like Ralpho is supposed to be like a camp counselor in like a furry suit essentially, but he all of a sudden is like in love with his family again. Like he feels super happy, and he's at breakfast, and he's all lovey-dovey with his wife. And then the owner of the camp is all like, sorry that Ralpho couldn't make his rounds today. The counselor slept in. And that scared the shit out of me for some reason, because I know that that's a really underwhelming description of the story. but that freaked the shit out of me. It's like, obviously I finished the book like, ooh, because, you know, whenever I see somebody get killed in a horror movie, I'm all like, oh, yeah, you know, like, Final Destination. It's like Final Destination. Person was murdered via nail gun, and I was all like, oh, instead of, you know, like a normal person going like, you know. Actually, the only time that I got scared by a death in a horror movie was Truth or Dare, when the girl got eaten by cockroaches. But I'm rambling. I've been rambling for probably like 20 minutes because I've been streaming for 56 minutes. But, no, but that story freaked the shit out of me. And I didn't have a nightmare, but like that night I just fallen asleep. I was paranoid. Like, the very first time I had watched a FNAF playthrough, it's like I was watching Jacksepticeye's, and I wasn't scared of it until FNAF 3 for some reason. It's like I was getting ready for bed, and I don't know, it's just, obviously, like a normal person, I turn off the lights in my room, but not all of them. I still have, like, a lamp on, and it doesn't cast off that much light, so it's, like, not enough to, like, completely disturb my sleep, but, like, it's enough so that I'm not in the pitch black. But it's like, I remember I didn't have nightmares. I wasn't, like, scared. I wasn't having, like, FNAF 4 style nightmares. I was just kind of sitting there, like, paranoid, like, opening my eyes every few minutes, like, oh shit, is there something there? And I guess that is being scared, but, like, I wasn't, like, you know, running around my room with a flashlight, like, closing the doors on this fucking nightmare thing I saw, which was a figment of my own imagination. Like, no, I was just kind of there like, oh, is there something there? Nah, I'm just hearing things. Is there something there? It's like, I would hear the AC, because this was during the summertime, I'd hear the AC kicking, like, oh, what was that? Like, oh, there's a vent. But, no, thank you for listening to my rambliness. Maybe I'll, at some point, edit together a video, just comb through this, and it's just story time with Ainsley, and it's just me talking about random shit for 5 hours. No, but yeah. That was me rambling for a bit. Probably gonna end the stream soon. Might end it at the 1 hour mark, depending on how long I keep failing at TNT run. Keep in mind, I'm like not good at anything Minecraft related. I'm always just average. It's like, I might be able to build a cool Minecraft castle, but I am average at building. I may be able to win a game of Death Run, but I am average at parkour. It's like, I might be able to win a game of Bed Wars, but I'm sucky at PvP. It's like, I'm not average at Bed Wars. I truly do kind of suck at Bed Wars. Because, like, 9 out of 10 matches, I will die in the first 5 minutes. So, and that isn't average. And, like, I don't know, I don't win games that often. It's like a rare occurrence when I do. And then there's like people like, I think it was Technoblade who did the 1,000 win streak for Bed Wars. And it's like, I can never be that good. But, yeah, no. Anyway. But, follow me here on Twitch if you want to see more of me rambling about FNAF short stories, stuffed animals that I got for Christmas, and gremlins. It's normally with Alex, it's just, you know, the LSD video, like, just, it's just that for 2 hours, but by myself, it's either, like, it actually has the, what we had during this stream, which is, like, solid 10 minutes of silence and then non-stop talking for the next half hour, like, but, anyway. I have two kind of instincts when it comes to telling stories. It's like, I either have the normal streamer telling a story about their childhood one, which is what I was just doing, which is just trying to make something from my childhood sound interesting, but it really not being that interesting. And then I have the stand-up comedian but not funny style, which is like, it's like I'll be telling a story like if I'm explaining to you from FNAF like why the original 5 animatronics are possessed, instead of just saying like, oh, there's this guy named William Afton, he would hide in the suit and make the kids trust him, lure him into the back room, kill them, and then stuff them into a suit, and then they were possessed. I'm not going to go into the full story because that's a whole rabbit hole on its own, but and so like, oh, they possess the animatronics and now they can walk around. It's like, but then that's my streamer telling a story. But my stand-up comedian but not funny is, so basically there's this guy William Afton, right? He'd hide in this bunny suit because he was basically furry, and so he would basically kill these kids. He would do the old stabby by bringing them into the back room because their parents never gave a shit about them, and so they were like, oh, my kid is fine. I don't see my kid, but it's fine. And then he would stuff them into the suit because, I mean, best place to hide a body, apparently. And somehow, nobody smelled the odor. I mean, they did, but rotting bodies are very stinky. And so basically, there's this thing called the puppet because he did, like, this drive-by because he wasn't allowed in the building, so he was all, like, improvised, and so he killed this kid. And then the puppet was all like, oh, shit, you guys must be awfully bored in there. And so everybody stuffed in the suit was all like, yeah, we are. We're very bored in this animatronic, and we have to go out on stage, but we can't control what we're doing. So the puppet was all like, oh, diddly darn, I got an idea. And did the old give gifts, give life, and it's all like, yeah, you can move now. And it's all like, thanks. And then there's like fucking Golden Freddy, like, hey, what about me? Can I move? And it's all like, ha, no. Anyway, that's my comedian telling a story, but not funny. I try to tell it in a funny way, but it ends up just being like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh no, my friends say they like it when I tell a story like that because it makes it more fun, but like a lot of times I feel like I'm just making people cringe. I was talking to some friends on Discord the other night, and one person asked about the FNAF lore, and you should never ask me about the FNAF lore, because here's a lesson for you kids. If you ask me about the FNAF lore, I will not fucking shut up. I will talk more than Matt Pat. And he knows more about the FNAF lore than me. But no, somebody asked me about the FNAF lore, and I was actually screen sharing to the Discord because I was drawing on my laptop through my drawing tablet, and I don't know, I was all like, oh, maybe, and like people could like give me ideas for drawing and like constructive criticism and whatever, and so I was like doing like. I was drawing, like, little stick figures to represent, like, I don't know, characters, and I was telling the whole story of a FNAF lore, and it's like, I was rambling for a solid half an hour, and multiple times through, I was all like, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, you guys must be really bored or cringed or whatever, and then, like, the person who asked me, she was all like, no, I'm enjoying this, and I was all like, okay, and so I kept going, but, like, I would tell it exactly how I just told my retelling of the animatronics getting possessed from the first game, but yeah, no. But on that note, thank you everybody for coming to the scream. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Holidays, or if you don't celebrate the holidays, I hope you have a very fantastic day, fantabulous day. But thank you for coming. I might, because a week from now is New Year's Eve, I might do a day stream Friday, but it's unlikely, because I'll probably be out with family, hanging out, doing our normal New Year's things. But I probably won't, so, or I might stream during the week, you never know. I'm not restricted to just doing Fridays. I mean, but anyway, thank you for coming, and bye, everyone.